What is up, everybody? We got an exciting one for you today. We're just gonna get right into it. We're on the back of Don's General here. We got a box here that got shipped to us, and this company, I mean, literally sought us out. I actually don't have any products. I think Jeff actually has. Does he have his door bag?
Yeah, he has Kemimoto door bags.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Jeff's got this company's door bags on his razor, and he loves them. But they literally, I don't know, been keeping an eye on our videos, maybe checking us out on Instagram, you know, whatever. Not sure, but they literally sent me an email a few weeks ago, and they said, "Hey, man, we've been keeping an eye on your stuff, and we like what you guys are about. We like what you're doing, and we just want to send you some stuff. Have you check it out." So, I mean, pretty amazing. I don't even know what to say. I'm taken away by it. It's pretty cool. You know, we've just been doing this, having fun, and then this happened. So, pretty awesome. But here, I've already opened this up because they wanted to make sure that we got everything they sent us. So I've actually kind of looked at some of this already, but Austin, you want to come over here? So all this stuff is from a company called Kemimoto. And they offer all kinds of different stuff. They got, I mean, different parts for changing belts. They got door bags. They got mirrors. I know they got, I even seen they got lighted LED mirrors now and stuff like that. I'm not sure on all the parts they offer. We'll have to check into that, but I do know about this stuff that they sent here. So they got us a belt. They got us a belt changing tool. Might as well open this up and check it out right now. Pretty sweet. Look at that thing.
I'm imagining that like strips the belt off or some sort.
Yeah, I bet so.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's even got their name embossed in there. So laser etched or however you want to call that. But yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we
like,
leave that on the Ranger.
That's pretty nice, huh?
We leave that on the Ranger.
Don's already trying to take the free parts, so. You know what, though? I don't have no problem with that, you know? If anybody wants to send us stuff, the stuff we already have, don't need, and anyone in our group needs them, that's where this stuff's going. So this is awesome, you know? These companies are giving to us, and we're just going to keep giving it back, so.
Putting it to use.
There. That's right, you know? I'm going to make sure stuff gets used and check it out. I think I know what's in this one. I haven't looked in this one yet. Let me grab my knife. Oh, I got a knife on me. But I think this is a flexible tool for stripping all the hardware off around your belt cover. So you guys know I use the DeWalt drill with that big flexible piece on it. I think this is just basically a hand tool. So basically just like that. So sure was. So look at that.
Nice.
That's awesome. So you got to get in here. This thing out. This will be nice. Don, you're going to get a first-hand look at this here in a minute.
Beautiful.
Don hasn't changed the belt on this General yet, so this is like perfect timing. So they asked us what rigs we have. You know, I told them we have Rangers, Razors, General, and they said, oh, let's send you some stuff for the General. So that's what that belt's going to be for. And Don's never changed his belt, so this is a perfect time. He's going to get in here and actually do this in the comfort of the barn before he has to do it out on the trail. So actually worked out pretty good for us. But anyways, this thing's flexible, so if you got to get around any suspension components or anything like that, pretty nice. So we'll see how that works out when he gets over here. So what else we got? And in this box, I believe this is another type of belt changing tool that you actually install on and you leave this on, and it makes changing your belt in the field so much easier. I've seen these before. We actually we have another brand's version of this. So maybe in the next video, because this is actually going to go on Amy's Turbo. So this will go on Sandy, and maybe we'll do a comparison video with those two and see how they stack up. But let's see what this thing looks like first look. Yeah, this thing's really clean looking.
Yeah, you might as well leave that on the General also.
I don't know if this will work for the General. We'll have to check it out. I know this one is for a Razor. And yeah, it even says on there, but I mean, maybe it will work. I'm not sure. We'll check it out, but look at that thing. Actually, a really nice looking piece right here.
Yeah, it looks good finish.
Yeah, and I know they've honed out a hole on the end of all these. So literally, if you want to hang these up in your tool shop or whatever,
sweet,
you can do that. So that's pretty freaking cool. But yeah, that's a good looking piece. And there's some other components in here. Obviously, this is what's gonna freaking go on to your clutch and all that stuff. So will be another video for that. But this one basically is going to be using this belt changing tool, using the belt, checking out the belt, and then using the hardware removal tool. So let's clear this stuff off the bed and we'll get underway. Don, you ready?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. And we're just checking out this Kemimoto tool. You see, you can actually remove the socket too. I thought maybe it was a one-piece deal. but you can pop that socket and interchange it with something else if you need to.
You can use it as a microphone.
Dude, get after it.
Love it.
I know Don's a good singer. If you guys don't know,
Watch your
this
head.
guy is an incredible singer. So we got the bed popped on the General, and I think Don's going in. So
Rock it out.
yeah, Austin, you gonna help him out if he needs it? It's pretty self-explanatory. You know what I'm interested in?
I'll catch all these.
The air vent for the clutch. Does that tool fit on there too? Now, if it fits on all those and that, then that's a bonus right there, which it should.
Dude, this tool is amazing. Are you kidding me? Look how easy this is.
That's simple.
Good
Now, if
thing
you got that, you don't have to carry around like a, like a bit driver or not bit driver, but
you know why? Because
gun.
we're gonna leave it in the General.
he's stealing it already.
I believe that
You know it's a good tool when your buddies want to steal it from you.
there's just no doubt about it.
There's 4. I like that.
Don, I want to know, does it fit on the vent cover? Screw right there.
Perfect.
Oh my God! So it's a one tool, one and done deal. So literally, guys, that tool's awesome. Not only is it flexible, but it fits everything you need to get that cover off. So pretty sweet.
Wow. This thing's killer. Literally.
One more.
I mean, we'll get this off in like 2 minutes. You know, if we really time this.
Right, yeah.
This is the first time you ever did it.
Yeah, this
I
is
mean,
just
think
right
about
on
it
the
next
spot,
time. I
yeah.
mean, you're gonna know exactly with the location of every bolt. You're just gonna boom, boom, boom. You probably cut that time in half.
Look at that.
Nice.
Hello.
Oh, there it is, Don. That's what gets you going on the trail there, buddy. Nice. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna remove this belt. That's the OEM Polaris belt. It obviously came with the General, and we're gonna swap that thing out. We're gonna take a second. I got my micrometer. We can measure this thing out. We're just gonna check and see, what the difference is between the Kemimoto belt and the OEM Polaris one. I've had a lot of success with the OEM ones, but that's not saying that any other ones aren't good out there. So I'm sure the Kemimoto one is, but we're gonna check and see, the width, the height, just see what differences that belt's gonna have compared to the OEM. So we're gonna go ahead and get this belt off of here, and I'll show you that in a second. Kemimoto.
So we got this tool from Kemimoto. We're going to put this on the clutch, and it's supposed to loosen up the belt, so you don't even have to.
You don't need any other tools.
No.
Should be able to get that in there and just push that back.
So look at that.
Oh yeah. The clutch just opened wide open. Very nice. This is what you needed, Jeff. You put that freaking Kemimoto tool in there, in the clutch, and you just push it back, and it separates your entire sheaves.
Look at there.
And look at the belt just comes right out. I mean, you gotta work it a little bit, but wow, so much easier than, literally unbolting your entire secondary.
Oh, yeah, mine took way longer than that.
That was tough.
Nice.
Damn, a 2x4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
I think I might be buying myself.
and we're messing with the Polaris one. This thing works a lot better, being wider.
Oh yeah.
It sits in the clutch a lot smoother.
And nice thing about this too, it's light,
Yeah,
not real heavy.
super nice. Heck yeah, Don. All right, pull that belt out of there. We'll match it up, check it out compared to the Kemimoto, and we'll go from there, guys. All right, so we got the OEM belt off right here, and this is how your Kemimoto belt's gonna come. Nice packaging, and then for all you General guys out there, this is the number. Not to say that they might not change that down the road or not, but this is the number we got for the General belt. And let's check this thing out. Alrighty. So actually it doesn't looks like a pretty good belt. Not too bad looking. So, what's the number? That's a 321180. So basically you're gonna have the exact number that Polaris runs on their belt. So that's a good sign right there. And just looking at them firsthand, they look to be about equal in width, don't they? So, obviously looking at the side of these belts, you can tell the difference from the OEM to the Kemimoto. So, Definitely know you're rocking with something a little different. But, you know, what does that mean? Who knows? Could be good, could be bad. We don't really know. But we're going to find out. We're going to go ahead and throw that mic on here and see exactly what this thing measures up to be. So you want to come over here? So the Kemimoto, I don't know if I can keep that straight. It's like, what, 30.2?
Yep.
Okay. So it might be a little narrower than the OEM belt,
Yeah.
but it might also depend on where you're actually.
I was gonna say.
Well, see, now I might, look at that.
At 30.2.
So we're at 30.2. So this thing is the exact same width as the Polaris belt. So that's a good sign. Don, you're going to run this thing in West Virginia.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a good shot.
Yeah, so we're going to be down there for a few days, and he's going to get a real feel for this thing. So very good. If you guys want to come down here, and I'll show you how to get this thing on with this tool. So you're going to make it a heck of a lot easier. And always remember that you want to put the numbers to where you can read the numbers. So you don't want to put this thing on backwards like that. Make sure that when you got this on, you can read those numbers. So you're going to go ahead and put that belt on the primary first. Get that inside there. And then we're going to go ahead and take this handy dandy tool right here.
Tool over.
And we're going to spread this secondary open. This actually still blows my mind. That's actually really cool. So make sure you got your belt as far right as possible to make this as easy as it can be. And then when you got that, just start working this thing over. Inching it on little by little. And make sure you have this pushed all the way back. That's going to make this so much easier. And then you can actually pop this off. Inch this around a little bit. And then maybe change position here. And that's going to make it to where you can spin your secondary and get that belt to seat. Actually, you might be able to just spin it at this point.
I was gonna say maybe just give it some spin action.
Yeah.
There we go.
So there you go.
Give her a couple spins clockwise and.
With anybody, oh yeah, always make sure, like Austin just said, spin this thing clockwise until it tightens up. But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, what'd that take? 30 seconds?
Yeah.
40 seconds? Less than a minute, I know that. And all because of this.
How many of those are we gonna order?
I don't know. We might need a couple of these
Yeah.
toolboxes.
I was gonna say we got a couple 900s
And,
general.
It's like put one in my glove box.
Right. And the beauty about the Kemimoto stuff, I mean, this is a good quality product. You guys just seen this thing work amazing and extremely inexpensive.
Yeah.
I've seen these tools for 50, 60 bucks. Don't quote me, but I think this thing's around 25, 30. So that's
easy.
huge, you know? So if you're trying to save some money and you want to put some more money towards some other parts, go with the Kemimoto, save some money. Awesome. So we're gonna get Don, put this cover back on, and we're gonna break this belt in, and we'll show you or tell you how that goes in just a little bit. What do you think, dude?
Sweet.
Heck yeah. Jeff just graced us.
Jealous.
Huh?
I'm jealous.
You jealous of the tool?
I could have really used that in West
Yeah, we
Virginia.
were jamming a 2x4.
Yeah, we 100% took a 2x4, was like wedging it up against like
jammed it in
I think it was like the roll cage or something
Yes.
to make
There
sure
was
that the
the
wheel
AR.
wouldn't move and like, oh my god.
Yeah, you guys were, I don't know what I was doing at that time. I think I was just trying to get everything ready for the ride. And you guys were definitely doing
It
something.
was three of us, me, Jeremy, and Austin. All were, and it took like 15 minutes between the three of us.
Yeah, well, yeah, it took us the first 13 minutes we were trying to figure out how to get that actual case off. We had to remove it.
Mind you guys, we've never changed a belt on the 900, so, you know, our first introduction into side-by-side life was a Ranger and Razor, so, yeah, when Jeff needed to change his belt, we were kind of like, I got other stuff to do.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you guys did it, though. But
got
this would have made it
Oh my god.
so much easier. Oh, my gosh.
Easier.
So, heck yeah. I'm just going to take this second right here. With that note, this is to say thank you to Kemimoto for sending this stuff out to us. I got to be honest, I love checking out new stuff, regardless of from who it is, what it is. I mean, anything that helps you and aids you in doing anything on your side-by-side is a huge plus. So, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you sending this stuff out, and we look forward to continue testing on the belt itself, which we're going to find out here real soon. But so far, tools are working really good. All right, Don, so you're getting ready to what'd you say about that tool?
Only other thing I would suggest is having it magnetized.
Oh, on the tip, holding in the bolts?
Smart, so you can...
That would be nice. So yeah, not only are we reviewing stuff, I mean, or during these reviews, I mean, we're not here just to kind of, gloat about these things. We definitely want to, you just dropped it again, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Great
awesome tool, Kemimoto, but definitely I think Don had a great suggestion there. Magnetizing the socket on the end or whatever to kind of capture your hardware.
Just double checking to make sure all these are tight. We're golden.
Looks good.
Let her rip.
Not bad, man. Kind of nice when you got the right stuff to do the job.
Gonna let her rip, potato chip.
Let's go, man.
3 days later.
Great trip. Amazing trip out here on the General. I know Don had a blast. And I could talk about it all day long, but I might as well let him kind of tell you about the belt. Pretty sure that thing worked out really well. But Don, we made it.
It's a good 3 days.
Oh my God, was it ever?
I gotta tell you, this General is absolutely amazing. I ended up, we put this new belt on, and by Kemimoto, and I have to tell you, we ended up taking a wrong turn. We lost the group ahead of us and took a wrong turn.
Oops.
And our leader turned down trail number 35, which I believe is a double black diamond, and this thing made it up like a champ. I mean, didn't lose an inch, man. I mean, I just put her in low and 4-wheel drive and let her eat, and this baby just rocked it out.
She made it through all that stuff.
Made it to the top, man. So I'm glad my wife wasn't with me. Because,
You didn't smell any burning belt or anything, did you?
No, not at all. Had no issues.
I mean, it had tons of grip.
Yeah.
I mean, it just did what it needed to do. It Billy goated yourself right out of that crap.
Unbelievable. Performed
It was
like
awesome.
a champ. And I'll tell you what we did too. We had 6 other people with us, and we ended up each person once every hour we switched rigs. Every person that rode in this General came back and said they were absolutely amazed with this thing. One guy pulled up in a Wildcat and looked at me and said, when I get home, I'm selling it. I'm buying one of these right now. I'm telling you,
Heck yeah.
I can't believe how the suspension is. The seats are extremely comfortable, and of course we put these harnesses in, and that made a big difference. But this thing just performed like a champ. I was impressed. And see, what I wanted to be able to use this for several different things. Working around the farm, the house, hunting with it, and then of course trail riding. And I couldn't be any more impressed. If you have an opportunity to test drive the General, I'd highly recommend it. This thing's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Every person that rode it said that they loved it. They were really impressed with the handling, with the power, the ability to climb the hills. So I don't have any complaints at all.
Awesome. And super happy that the belt worked out perfect for you.
Belt performed great. I had no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted to find out. We didn't want to just throw the belt on
Yeah.
and say, "Ooh, it's great, awesome." No, we took it literally the next day to West Virginia, and you rode on this thing for 3 days. I mean, and major hill climbs, big descents. The black diamond trail you guys went on.
Yeah.
I mean, phenomenal.
I gave this to a guy, let him use it for a couple hours in the morning, and he struggled to give it back to me.
That's awesome.
He was amazed.
That's awesome. And so yeah, like Don's saying, not only is the General amazing, but the belt did what it was supposed to do, and at an extremely affordable price. So guys out there, I know not a lot of people, but I know a few people that ride around with no spare belt, for whatever reason. And if that reason's because of the price of some of these belts out there, you have no excuse with the Kemimoto belt. So you can get on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below that you guys can pick one of these up. Actually, I'll put a link in the description below for all the tools that we used from Kemimoto, and they all worked great. I mean, from a week ago, putting that belt on, everything worked perfectly, and the belt performed great. So there you have it, guys. Kemimoto. you guys need a spare belt and don't have one, you have no excuses now, because they make it extremely affordable. So go check out Kemimoto. Don, I can't wait for the next trip, buddy.
Get her down.
I'm telling you. All right, guys, we're out of here. Oh, one last thing. Do not forget to break your belt in properly. On Kemimoto's website, on their Amazon page, if you're buying a belt, there are instructions on there. I am going to post up their description of how to break in the belt properly per Kemimoto. And you guys do that, you won't have any issues. So there you have it. You guys like the video? Subscribe. Please subscribe if you like this. We're dropping videos as often as we can. Thanks again, Kemimoto. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for believing in us and allowing us to make a video with your products. Awesome. See you guys.